All right, welcome to the TD Report. I'm your host, David Combs.
I'm Tony Kennedy.
Hey, listen, new format today. Everybody that's trying to catch us up on Facebook Live, go ahead and click the link. You can get us here on YouTube Live. Hope you guys enjoy the show. Got a big show for you today, Tony. Amazing weekend at the Masters.
Amazing. We like that, the first Japanese-born male won a major. And you know what's big is because of all the stuff that's going on now with the Asians around the world. That it happened this year and him winning it, it's just amazing. It's amazing.
It was a thrilling victory, and not just because of his Japanese descent, but also because of what it means for the nation of Japan. This is huge for them. Now, you brought up something that we were talking earlier in our production meeting about the concept of what golf is in Japan compared to the United States.
Oh yeah, that concept of golf. Hey, folks. Hey,
we have a dog on
the thing on DMX. So pardon us, we got a dog.
Debo the dog saw somebody on TV.
He saw a dog on TV. So we good. And this thing is worth $1 billion to him.
$1 billion. How do you figure $1 billion?
Well, because he is what Tiger Woods is to the world.
Okay.
That's him in Japan.
Okay.
And and now we're talking about the entire Asian community, all the countries. And see, what I was telling you earlier, it was a movie back in 1989 called Black Rain.
Yeah, with Michael Douglas and Andy Garcia.
When they went to that movie, they filmed that at a Top Golf, which was nowhere near us then.
They had Top Golf.
They had Top Golf back then in 1989. Cody wasn't even born then.
Cody?
Yeah, he wasn't even born then. And
I remember that movie.
How big golf was in the country then.
Mm-hmm.
And they had no one who can compete. And now they have someone who actually won a major. He didn't win just a major. He won
the Masters.
He won the Masters.
He won the Masters.
Yes.
Hideki Matsuyama finishes up 1 over par for the day, 10 under for the tournament, wins by 1 shot. Jordan Spieth finished tied for third. Just a couple of shots. That was our guy. That's
my guy. My Under Armour dude. Yeah,
That's a thrilling way to win the Masters, is to win it by 1 shot. Had to manage the course. And I was traveling when you called and asked me if I was listening in. I was listening to it on the radio, so I was only getting every 15, 20 minutes. Mm-hmm. When you win the Masters by 1 shot and you were in the lead final round, you have to manage that course.
He managed the course very well, but it helped because the guy got a triple bogey. Uh-huh. And when I tell you that this guy he was up 5, 6 shots.
Yes.
He coasted in and he did a heck of a job. You have to give the guy credit.
He did what he had to do to win. He played the course the way he had to play it.
Yes, he did.
To win. He just needed to win that round.
He just needed to win that round.
That's what he needed to do.
And
now
that's how you have to look at it.
But at the Masters, you always have to worry about someone going low on that last day.
Always someone going low on that last day. But his game is sound.
Okay.
His game was sound. He deserved to win. And, it's great for the game of golf. Listen, guys,
spread the wealth around a little bit.
Spread it around. The game is so diverse now, and it's so good with so many different kinds of players. It's amazing that Tiger Woods could win 15 majors in this era.
Well,
because this game, man, any given tournament you can lose.
They've talked about the Tiger effect and how courses had to be Tiger-proofed in order to keep his long game. Now, obviously, his game is different because of age, injuries, the back injuries, the knee injury, leg injury. Things have changed for him. When Tiger does get back, he's going to be a different golfer than we're used to seeing, but he's still going to be a really, really big name.
He's going to be a big name, but I don't foresee Tiger winning anything. The Masters, maybe the British when it's at St. Andrews.
That cold weather, Tony.
But that PGA,
that cold weather on his back.
Yeah,
man.
but that PGA and that US Open, that's gone.
Yeah,
if you're looking for that Tiger's gone.
You think that Tiger is gone?
I
think the way that he plays is just entirely different now than what it was.
Yeah, we got our caller, Mr. James Garnett. What's up, buddy?
Hey Tony, what's going on, my brother?
How you doing, man?
I played golf today, man. What's going on?
How's everything with you, brother?
Everything's good, man. I can't complain. Here's home from the golf course. I had a nice little match play tournament with two great opponents. But we won. We beat them pretty good.
Okay. Well, I want to introduce you. You run a one of the local golf chapters that you run. Can you kind of explain to us briefly what you do?
Yes, exactly. The Sunday Golf Crew Tour is a golf and travel company. Tony, as you know, we travel all over the United States and overseas, and I'm the host. I organize it. We put on events. We kind of format our schedule like the pros. We go try to play the courses the pros play, and we travel to those destinations. And then when we get to the destination, a golf event breaks out. So so we get there, and then we start battling for first, second, and third place, and we do that all simple long, starting around our first event is May 15th at River Marsh out across the Bay Bridge.
Okay.
Hey, James, this is David. Thanks for being on the show.
Hey, man, thanks for having me, man. Appreciate it.
Hey, so you're getting started on May 15th, like you said. You're the host and organizer. This is your brainchild, the Sunday Golf Crew Tour. How good do I have to be to get on the course with these guys?
To beat those guys?
Just to get on the course. I didn't say win. How good do I have to be to get on the course?
You can play with us. I'm not guaranteeing a win. But hey, we take all skill sets, man. My whole premise is to try to grow the game. We welcome all skill sets, and hopefully you fit in somewhere. If you're not that good, don't expect too much the first go around.
Hey, I'm not the best golfer in the world, but I'll tell a good story on the golf cart,
Yeah.
And the guys and girls take it seriously. I mean, and I always tell people that come out, most of those guys and girls that come out and play with us, that follow the tournaments, at one time in their college career, high school career, they was big time athletes.
Okay.
But one thing you can do in golf, as you know, Father Time is undefeated. You can always make a birdie, eagle, or you can make a par. Because we no longer can hit a fastball at 100 miles an hour, and we can't dunk a basketball at 10 feet rounds, and we can't throw a 7-yard pass for football. So in golf, you can still do what the pros do. You can make a par, birdie, or eagle.
Okay. Hey, James, how do I get on the tour? How would somebody join one of our viewers? We've got a couple of guys and gals that play a lot of golf.
It's very simple. We recommend all the players, women or ladies, they must have a verifiable handy index, which is which you can get through me, and we sanctioned by the Maryland State Golf Association. So you can go to www.sundaygolfcrewtour.com and click on the events tab and just follow events and pay for your handicap to be to carry index, and then sign up for the events you want to play in, and that's pretty much it.
That sounds pretty easy.
It's very easy. Just come out and play, but the key thing is you have to have a verifiable index, or in order to play on the SGC tour.
Now, if I have a USGA handicap, is that okay? Is that what you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's 9% okay. So we'll pull your GEN number, and my handicap chairman will pull your numbers, and he'll tell me where you need to be as far as the flight's concerned, A, B, or C flight.
Is there still room for your May 15th event?
Yes, there's plenty of room. Probably it's starting to grow now. We probably have about 26 to 32 golfers for that open event.
Okay.
I may see that number. I'm not sure, but
okay.
But that's the starting point.
Okay. What's the next event after May 15th, and where are you playing?
We're in Scottsdale, Arizona, June 16th, and we come back on June 21st, and we finish
Yes, it is.
And where's the June 20th event? That'll give all our people the next 3 events.
It's a 4-day event. It starts on Friday, ends on Sunday in Scottsdale, Arizona.
Okay.
And we right now we're pretty full. We have like 36 to 40 players coming out to Scottsdale.
That's nice. So, James, tell us how you came up with the concept for this. We love concepts here on the show on the TD Report. Tony with the brainchild with his football classics. I'd like to hear why you came up with it and how it's been going for you so far. It sounds great.
Yeah, it's funny because I started out with maybe, I had a few guys I play golf with on a regular, and we would always play on Sundays. And I just came up with, we are the Sunday Golf Crew Tour, and there was only 4 to 6 of us. And the last 5 years, it went from 4 to 6 to maybe like 400 players. And I just created a business, an LLC, and
yeah,
that's great.
And pretty much the rest is history.
James. This is now what we call official golf season. We're gonna have to get you back here on a weekly thing so we can, because at our age now, golf is like the #1 sport. So we smoking cigars, playing golf, and most of the guys that are drinking that good stuff, that's what you're looking forward to. So we need to get you back here weekly so you can give us the insight. But I'm not letting you off like this.
Yeah, we got to talk Masters with this
guy.
Talk
the Masters, baby.
Come on, man.
Tell me what you think.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for it, man. I'm always available, Tony, for you, man. Because, you're my ace.
Okay.
So, if you need me, you got me, bro. No question. So,
well, we want to talk.
We do it, and hopefully a lot of those guys are migrating over to your event. And what's that, June, right before the British Open, Tony?
Yeah, it's the weekend of the British Open. My event is July 16th. Yeah, like I was saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right after that, we'd be down in that area. We'd be down in Delaware.
Yep.
With Grace.
Okay.
A couple weeks after that, or maybe the same week. I'm driving, so I can't really.
Give me the Masters, baby.
Yeah,
give me the Masters.
Yeah, we got to get your Masters thoughts, James.
I'm sorry, what was that again?
Your thoughts on the Masters, man.
Well, hey, man, I tell you what, man. Hideki, I was pulling for this guy. This guy hasn't won. He hasn't won a tournament, and I think he has like 5 wins on the PGA Tour.
Yeah.
He hasn't had a win since what, 2017.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And this guy he was ranked 25, 30 on the PGA Tour.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy has went from just an average golfer. Unless you're a hardcore golfer, you really didn't know his name. He just went from your average golfer to a global icon, if you will. And one day, I mean, I think I was reading something. This guy is projected to make close to $1 billion from that one day.
Yep. Sorry, we got
Debo.
Debo's giving honor to DMX.
Yeah, Debo.
He honored DMX.
So, this to be a journey golfer.
You about to put Debo out.
And I think he's exempt from the next couple of years. I'm not sure the numbers. I think the next 3 to 5 years.
Yeah.
He's exempt from all the majors plus the Players Championship.
Wow.
He has a one-time exemption to Augusta. So
that's a license.
Golf is set. He can build his schedule any way he wants.
That's a license to print money.
Yes, it is.
It's a license to print money, man. No question. And what do you make off of that? What, $2 million?
Yeah.
It's an $11 million purse, and he made 2.5, something like that.
2.5, and then
So
the $1 billion is going to come from all the other sponsorship, probably.
So.
Right, and so basically you multiply that by 3. The reason why I say that because he made $2 million, and it'll be a lifetime before he pulls his checkbook out or credit card to pay for a meal, pay for a car, pay for a house, because somebody's going to sponsor whatever he does.
Well,
so that turns into really $6 million.
Well, I think what you look at this, the number 20 money earner on the PGA Tour so far this year has made $2.5 million. And he just pulled $2.5 million off of one purse. With that lifetime exemption, with a 5-year exemption, players exemption to the major tournaments, and probably some of the second-tier tournaments, would be happy to have him. You factor in that he is the first Japanese man to win a major golf tournament in the United States, he is likely going to, on the PGA Tour, excuse me, he is likely going to get what? Lexus, Infinity, whoever wants him,
every
Japanese car company.
I think Lexus already sponsors him.
Oh.
So,
everyone in his family going to be driving
one. Is it Lexus Toyota?
Lexus is Toyota.
Yeah.
Lexus, yes. He's sponsored by what's this? Japanese made?
Yeah, Toyota.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
This guy can write his own ticket, man. And, he can kind of like Tiger Woods it. But, being 29 years old, I don't see him doing that. So what I mean by that, he can pick and choose just to play in the Masters. The majors. I'm sorry. He plays just all majors.
Mm-hmm. Man, this is great. This is great for golf. It will continue to help grow the game. And what we do here on the show, we appreciate you for what you're doing to grow the game here in our community. We think that's great. We really appreciate you coming on the show. But listen, like Tony said, we're not going to let you get off light. We're going to have you back here many times, James Garnett. He's with the Sunday Golf Crew Tour. He's the host organizer. It is his brainchild. You just need a verifiable handicap. You go to Maryland State Golf Association. You go to his website, www.sundaygolfcrewtour.com. Do I have that right?
100% correct.
And you just click on events and you put in your verifiable handicap and get yourself out there and join the crew.
Appreciate you, James.
Yes, and the beauty of it, it's not just women. Men, it's women as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it's, some of the women can beat a lot of those guys. There's a skill golfers on that tour. And I think when it's all said and done, it's gonna be a household name on the East Coast. No question.
I love it. I love it. We really appreciate you coming on the show, and we definitely want to have you back again.
Thank you, James.
Thank you, James.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you guys for having me, man. Appreciate it.
All right, man, baby. Appreciate you.
All right, brother.
Be well.
All right.
Be well.
James Garnett of the Sunday Golf Crew Tour. Again, go to www.sundaygolfcrewtour.com. Get yourself out on the tour, folks.
Yeah.
Get them putting sticks out there.
And they got good trophies. They got all kinds of stuff. This stuff is pretty. James has done a heck of a job with that, man.
That sounds great. So, and this is great. He started out with between 4 and 6 guys, and he's growing up to around 300 to 400 players that play with them regularly.
Yeah.
Not every single event, but across the country, and they go all over. So they're going, where are they? Rivermarsh, May 15th, June 16th, they're in Scottsdale, Arizona. So we really appreciate James for bringing that to the show. You know what, Tony? We're a new show, man. We got a new set.
Oh, yeah.
We have Cody back here.
Cody back here running. Cody's
Cody's directing the show.
That's why I mess with them young dudes,
I love this guy.
29 years old, about to be 30. Getting that thing on.
We had an official show dog, but he got a little rowdy on set. We had to put Debo out. We had to put Debo out.
Debo was trying to honor what we do on Rest in Peace DMX.
He was out here getting his bark on.
People out here getting his bark on for DMX.
But yeah, man. I love Debo, man. He's a little rowdy, man. A little rowdy on the set.
A little Highland Terrier, baby.
He's a Highland Terrier, yeah. So listen, we need we need to get us some transition music, Tony. We need to come up with some transition music so we don't get sued, man.
I know, man.
Okay.
We got some. My man Carlo, my man Country Boy, we got you, baby.
Man, doesn't Liz have one of her students that does music? Get one of them guys to get us some music.
I got he down in Atlanta. My man, Savannah, Country Boy, I got you, baby.
Let's get that. So listen, since we don't have transition music, I'm gonna try to get this segue going here. We've got Cody Bennett here from the Bennett Breakdown. He's on the ones and twos behind the glass. Always behind the glass for us. You can hit Cody at Cody Bennett NFL, and we are gonna do his mock NFL draft part 2.
Ooh, let's go,
2.0.
baby.
Okay.
2.0.
Now listen, guys. We can't let Cody do this for free.
No,
so Cody said he didn't put any potential trades in his mock draft.
No.
Because we got to save that for our show.
Well, I got some.
Wait a minute. You gonna? Oh wait, Tony has his pen out.
I got some trades on team.
Tony gonna put his pen out. Tony gonna. You're gonna bleed on Cody. You're gonna bleed red ink on there.
Bleed up on this joint. Cody a Redskin fan.
See, Tony is married.
I'm a Cowboy fan. I ain't going to let him go.
See, Tony is married to an English teacher.
Yeah.
So he about to put this red pen on here, man. You can't do that. You gonna bleed all over Cody's good work.
Hey man, I don't believe in. Listen, I don't believe all this stuff. Cody may be right.
So,
but guess what? I'm guessing.
So you want to read them off? You want me to read them off?
You read them off.
I'm gonna read them off.
And then I'm gonna commentate.
All right. First pick in the 2021 NFL draft, 2021 NFL draft. We're going to have Jacksonville on the clock. They're going to be on the clock for about 30 seconds. It might even be 15. They're going to run up to the podium. They're going to pick Trevor Lawrence, quarterback, Clemson.
I agree.
Sunshine.
Good job.
What I'm going to do is I'm also going to give you what Cody has written down for us. This is all Cody's analysis. So all opinions are Cody's unless otherwise specified.
Some are just cliff notes.
Some are just cliff notes. Some are just cliff notes with typos. So listen, I didn't go to no good school, okay? So sometimes I'm going to mess these up, but here we go. He is the clear number one pick in this draft. The Jaguars did some things in free agency to give him starting opportunity. Looks great after surgery. And by the way, congratulations to Trevor. He just got married.
So she hit the lottery.
She hit the lottery, but he got to go to work.
Yeah,
he got to go to work. Pick number 2. We're going to have the New York Jets, who need a quarterback because they traded Sam Darnold away. So they're going to take Zach Wilson, the quarterback out of BYU.
Absolutely awful idea.
You don't like this one.
No.
Why?
Listen.
What's not to like?
Listen. You can keep messing with this that I seen this dude lose to all these people. There's no way I'm taking that daggone Zach Wilson at number 2. See, that's the first one.
See, Tony got the pen out already.
But they're right. Cody is right. They want to take him,
but they
should be taking Justin Fields.
Okay, we're going to get to that in 1 second. But listen to this, Tony. Nightmare scenario for the New York Jets. What happens if they put Zach Wilson in and he's not much better than Sam Darnold was?
He ain't going. Right now, he's not better than Sam Darnold.
I'm not going to say it. Somebody got to get fired, Tony.
Somebody losing jobs.
Somebody losing a job. So let's go to pick number 3. This was a surprise for me because I thought he would go down to number 4. Justin Fields at number 3 to San Francisco. They've been saying that Justin Fields from Ohio State has been dropping.
Yeah.
Okay? I don't think he's been dropping. I think it's smokescreen. I think what we're going to find out is all these whispers about this kid, they came from San Francisco. So they could scare other teams off from drafting him. Basically, they were trying to scare off the New York Jets.
San Francisco ain't come way up here to go get no Mac Jones.
Correct. That's no problem.
No.
And this was from the Miami Dolphins via Houston Texans from the Laramie Tunsil trade. That's what this amounted to, right? Cody is not a Mac Jones guy.
They used to need a quarterback.
We're going to talk about that, too. They're trying to keep one quarterback out of jail at this point.
Yeah,
so he in trouble.
Houston got a problem.
Houston got a problem. So Cody is not a Mac Jones guy. All right.
Mm-hmm.
He thinks that Fields is going to fit Kyle Shanahan's scheme perfectly and has the weapons to match his play. All right. So he's going to have guys that can play around him that he can work with. So you're liking this pick at number 3.
I love it.
Because you've been banging the drum at number 4. Number 4 is the Atlanta Falcons. You think the Falcons are going to end up taking Trey Lance?
I think the Falcons are going to move out of that pit, and they may put the New England Patriots into that pit. That number 4, Trey Lance. Listen, that kid can play.
Oh, Trey Lance is
Trey Lance is the baller, and
he's got to stay healthy at this level.
I think Atlanta has more issues than a quarterback. So if they trade back and they can get more picks, they can build a team. And Matt Ryan can give you 3-4 more years.
Two more years max.
No,
two more years max.
You put him with a good tight end and all the receivers he got, man, he's gonna be all right 3-4 years, and now you're getting picks.
Okay.
They need picks.
You think they just okay?
Man, Atlanta was giving up. They gave up 20-some points to Dallas in the damn fourth quarter.
You like Trey Lance's mobility. Cody likes his mobility.
I love Trey.
What about his durability? You can get hurt up here. This big boy football.
I tell you what.
This ain't ankle biters.
I tell you what. As a Cowboy fan,
okay,
I am so glad that the Washington football team didn't go all in for one of these quarterbacks. Because one of these quarterbacks with that defense that the Washington have over the next 5, 6, 7 years,
it's got to be tempting.
That would be a division killer. And that's the only reason why the Washington football team will not run the NFC, not the NFC East, but the NFC. If they got one of these 4 quarterbacks, the Washington football team would run the NFC.
And coach him right.
Yeah, got to coach him up.
Got to coach him up.
Got to coach him up.
Okay. Having a young quarterback.
Turner got to coach him up.
Yes, that's right. Moving on to pick 5. NFC East team. First NFC East team to pick. Philadelphia Eagles.
Let Philadelphia get pick 5. I ain't know they had the 5th pick.
Oh,
the Cincinnati.
That's going to be Cincinnati. That's from the Eagles. Oh, okay. We got to read his handwriting here. So,
hold on now.
Penei Sewell.
So you got Penei Sewell off his line. Another mistake. That should be my man Dershaw. But I like the idea of Cincinnati going after the protect Burrow.
Okay.
I like that. That's a good move.
So you like Penei Sewell there at the 5th pick to Cincinnati.
Yeah, but the first offensive tackle taken in the last couple of years hasn't been doing very well. Well, go down the list.
It's going to be tough. You're going to be putting him in a situation in the NFC East where the edge rushers run free.
You mean in the Cincinnati?
That's even worse. You're going up against Baltimore.
AFC South and all of them.
Yeah, you're going up against Baltimore. Though. Yeah,
Baltimore.
It's dangerous.
You're going against Cleveland. Because Cleveland talking to Clowney. They got my man who hit my boy over top of the head.
It's going to be tough,
You know, it's going to be tough.
Miami's picking 6th.
Perfect pick for them.
Jamar Chase, wide receivers, LSU.
Perfect pick.
Cody has him at the position rank, number 1 at the position and 3rd overall in the draft in terms of 3rd overall talent. He will be picked 6. That is a pretty good value to get him down there.
If Miami can get anything moving on that offense with that defense they got, Miami and Cleveland are sleeper teams in the AFC.
6 foot, 208 pounds, and he looks bigger than that.
And he took a year off, right?
Took a year off.
Is that right?
He opted out, right?
He opted out.
Is he going to stay healthy?
I
think so.
We think so.
If he can't stay healthy, I'll take a year off. Then
Cody is a fine American. He says he's going to stay healthy. I'll take him at his word. Devontae Smith is going to go at pick number 7 to Detroit Lions.
I think that's a mistake by Detroit.
Why?
I think
you got to throw Goff. You got to throw Goff. You got to.
There's no quarterbacks for them.
They lost Marvin Jones Jr. They
Marvin
lost Kenny
Jones
Golladay.
Where are their quarterbacks?
Goff is their quarterback.
No, but where are the rest of the quarterbacks in the draft? Any more quarterbacks left?
There's more. About 2, 3 more. We ain't there yet, Tony.
Well, Detroit needs some.
I thought Detroit was going to get a.
There's only one left.
See, there's only one left, but I thought
I had him going with a quarterback in the last one, but in this one, they need a wide receiver.
Listen,
and with Devontae Smith on the board.
Listen, Devontae is good. I think he's T.Y. Hilton.
Yeah, but I think that they need someone like that ASAP because they just lost everybody wide receiver wise.
Here's the pick we've been talking about amongst us here in the studio for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Pick number 8,
okay.
Carolina Panthers. Kyle Pitts, tight end. This guy's pro day looked like you were building a player on an NFL video game.
We run a 4.3 something.
4.39, I believe.
He ran a 4.39, and he looked like he was accelerating like an S class. I mean, smooth. I mean, no wasted motion. He's 6'6", 240, and he looked like he's like 6'1", 210.
Let me give y'all something. Cody Bennett from the Bennett Breakdown
Our guy.
educated me last year because I was dogging Sam Darnold. And then I said, let me sit back and watch him. I sat back and watched Sam Darnold, and I realized that dude can play. So who's going to love this number 8 pick? It's Sam Darnold.
Yep.
Because that offense, if they get Pitts, and they got McCaffrey, and they got that other dude, DJ Moore from Maryland,
well,
buddy.
you know what this says? You know what this says to me about? You know what this says to me about Christian McCaffrey? He's not leaving Carolina alive. They're giving him whatever he wants. He gets whatever he wants.
And that stat line I put on there still blows my mind.
Okay, this is the stat line y'all have to hear. 91% of Kyle Pitts' catches resulted in touchdowns on first down in 2020. He's a reset button.
Also didn't drop a single pass.
No drops. It's insane.
He's going to get some people fired. Some people that pick him before him, if they didn't take him, he's going to get some people fired.
Honestly, would you rather see Pitts go number 7 to Detroit rather than going for a wide receiver? But you've got a veteran quarterback in Goff.
I bounce back and forth like 3
Yeah, I don't know about that. We're gonna talk about that. I'm gonna put a question mark next to this.
But hey, folks, so let's get this right. We're all doing our best because we're doing whatever. So most of us can be wrong by or whatever. But guess what? We're not making millions.
We're not.
We're not making a whole bunch of money off this. They are.
We're gonna be close.
We'll be close. But guess what? Anybody else's show, we're gonna be close because we know what the hell we're talking about.
Yeah, that's right. Here's the pick that I find really interesting. Pick number 9 to the Denver Broncos. They are going to run up to the podium on this one. Micah Parsons is still out there.
But Denver has to believe in their quarterback.
Right.
Now, if Denver moves out of that position and goes to 4 and gets Atlanta, if Atlanta wants picks.
So what I had swapped in this is I had them looking at Mac Jones.
Right.
And then I bounced back because originally I had them taking a cornerback. I had them taking.
Now that was shaking things up.
I had taken a cornerback, but they filled it with Fuller and Darby in free agency, so they needed to fill another hole. That linebacker core needs some work, at least in the middle there, and this guy can play.
Micah Parsons is a great player.
You kind of can't pass him up.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
He's the best athlete of
If they don't take him, you know the next pick is gonna get him.
Yeah.
Well, Dallas Cowboys pick 10. And they've been vacillating between corners. It looks like they're going to take Pat Surtain Jr., cornerback out of Alabama. Good size on him, 6'2", 203.
He's a playmaker.
Playmaker. Good wide receivers in the NFC East. You got to deal with these guys.
You got to deal with them on all levels. On all levels. You need good corners.
He's a CB1. Yeah. Top end speed on the field worries Cody a little bit. Great cornerback nonetheless. He's got to be. He'll be smart. I will say that. He should be a smart guy.
So they got 2 Alabama corners. They will have Diggs from last year and Surtain starting.
Correct.
Then they got to fill that safety spot up.
But
right. Dallas still needs an edge to get to the people.
Badly.
Quarterback, left tackle, edge. Well, those are your 3.
So this begs the question. Gregory Rousseau at pick 11 to the New York Giants as an edge. Sophomore out of University of Miami, 6'7", 265. What do you think about that?
That's great for the Giants.
That's great for the Giants.
I had Waddle there at first, but
what's that?
I had Waddle there at first.
Yeah, Waddle down there. Okay.
I hope they don't go get somebody like that to be causing heck in our division.
Right. This is what I was thinking early when I was mistaken. Pick number 12 would be the Philadelphia Eagles. They pick up Jalen Waddle from Alabama.
Yeah.
That's the pick that I was thinking. Okay. So they traded out of that pick.
And that was smart.
That was a smart move.
Because
they still got what they need.
They're going to still get what they need.
Yeah. Okay. I like this. No, I like this. And again, this is a...
As long as Kyle Pitts don't fall in our division.
Yeah, we don't... Yeah, Dallas doesn't want to see that. Dallas don't want to see that. Here's our guy. Pick number 13, Lucky 13 from Virginia Tech. Going to the Los Angeles Chargers. Get us some fish tacos out there, man.
Yeah, baby.
Christian Darrisaw, offensive line. Now, is he a tackle or a guard at the next level?
He's a tackle.
He's a tackle. I'm going to write that down.
He's a left tackle.
Tackle.
Left tackle and can absolute play. DMV, Virginia Tech. I'm biased. My man, you know it. Darrisaw, you know I love you, baby.
Here's what I like about him. 6'5", 314, very physical. Still got a little room to grow in his body. Look. He's going to be physical.
He's going to be physical, knock your head off.
He's a little bit of a dirtbag, too. You know, he'll punch you in the gut.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
You need that.
Yeah, he kind of the IHOP man, you know.
Now, you know I love pick number 14, man. I love guys from Northwestern. Smart guy. Rashawn Slater, offensive lineman, 6'3", 305, going to the Minnesota Vikings. What do you think about that, Mr. Tony?
Yeah, I think that's a great pick because the Vikings need some help on that line because of the, you gotta, when you pay all that money to the quarterback, you gotta start protecting these guys.
And they just let Riley Reef go.
Yeah, and Cody just said they let one of their big linemen go. Mm-hmm. So you see that, folks? You see how the Bennett breakdown from he giving you where he's at right now. And look, we can put this down because we're going to do it again before the draft now.
Now, this is the pick we've all been waiting for. New England Patriots select Mac Jones, quarterback, Alabama.
You are letting Bill Belichick steal. Listen, Mac Jones, he's going to be lucky to even go here at 15 to me. But he's perfect for what New England does. He fits their scheme and he fits their system.
Are they going to give him wide receivers to throw to?
Well, I mean that's
because he had the best. He had the best wide receivers maybe ever assembled in college.
It's Bill Belichick.
But Bill Belichick didn't give
it's Bill Belichick.
Tom Brady great wide receivers.
It's Bill Belichick.
Okay.
He's from Annapolis. Bill Belichick is going to do whatever it takes, man.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to do whatever it takes.
Yo, Cody, this is great work here up to pick 15. This is Cody Bennett. You can reach him at Cody Bennett NFL on Twitter. He's a great follow. This is Cody Bennett's Mock Draft 2.0. Doing great so far. We're down to pick number 15. Another Virginia Tech Hokie. Caleb Farley going at 16.
Yeah, 16.
At Arizona.
Oh, he's going to Arizona. Yeah, Farley is one of those pure athletes.
Mm-hmm.
Can flat out play. I hope he's recovered from the injury, from the back injury.
What was it? A stress fracture?
I'm not 100% on what it was.
It sounds like stress.
Yeah, it was. I know it was lower back. Something
Yeah,
lower back.
I don't remember him missing no games.
No, he didn't play this year. He sat out.
Yeah.
He sat out this year.
Yeah, but a lot of guys did, but it wasn't just because of the injury.
He opted out surgery
COVID,
and then
all that other stuff.
Okay.
But Cardinals gonna need some help on that defense.
Okay.
Yeah, they lost Patrick Patterson.
Peterson. They did. They lost him.
Patrick Peterson finally left.
They needed help regardless with him there, so that's a good pick.
Pick number 17 to Las Vegas. Wait a minute. Is that Joe Horn's son? J.C. Horn?
It may be.
It might be Joe Horn's son. We old.
Wow, yeah, we are old.
South Carolina. He's a junior, 6'1", 205 cornerback.
Wow.
Cody thinks this guy can step in and play right away. Impressive pro day workout last week.
Super aggressive.
Super aggressive.
Yeah, that's what I like about him a lot.
Honestly, you just said the word super aggressive. That sounds like somebody John Gruden would like.
Absolutely.
That sounds like a Gruden guy. Hey, listen, if he listens to classic rock, hard rock, your boy Gruden loves that right
he's
there.
He's a Gruden guy.
All right, got another guy from the ACC here. Edge rusher Carlos Basham Jr. from Wake Forest going to Miami.
That's my man. I played with his uncle at Virginia Tech, Bernard Basham.
Yeah,
this guy, his uncle, he can play.
Okay.
This Basham dude can play.
Okay. This guy's way more of an eye test guy in my book. Think he'll shape up to be one of the better edge rushers in the draft. Congratulations to him from Wake Forest. He says that Miami needs big help there at the edge.
Yeah, see.
And that was a 10-6 ball club.
Wait, but Miami got another pick?
Yeah.
Man, Miami gonna be a problem,
folks. They were 10-6 last year.
I think they have one more, don't they?
Yeah, they might have another one.
Yeah, they got another one from I could be wrong.
So, do we have to get school songs licensed in order to play them on here?
No, we just tell them
so you can play the USC Fight On song.
Yeah, we're gonna play Fight On song.
Elijah Vera Tucker, offensive lineman from USC, going to the
Fight
WFT.
Fight
on to victory. So we all thought that the WFT was going to pick a wide receiver here at 19. That's been what you've been hearing on DC Area Sports Radio. With the moves they've made recently, Cody thinks they go with the tackle and address wide receiver later in the draft. And I think they might be able to. What do you think about this?
I think that's a solid pick because listen, the D-line is tight. Now you got to build that O-line. Yeah. Remember I told you, it's the O-line, it's the quarterback, it's the edge rusher. Mm-hmm. And right now, Washington only has really one. They get the O-line step whenever they can find their quarterback.
Okay.
Now, the only thing is Washington, if they find their quarterback, like if
next year
somebody like Russell Wilson come up and they just give up the
don't do that. Don't say that.
I think they're really setting up for like a plug and play kind of situation.
Like they're doing now.
Yeah, you get Tucker on the edge out there to put in for Jerron Christensen. You get some good protection. Build up another wide receiver later in this draft or in free agency next year. You can just plug and play a good quarterback.
Hey man, listen, you can't go wrong with good offensive line. Most important position in football.
Okay, so pick number 20. We've got a friend of ours that watches the show a lot. This is going to be the Chicago Bears. Is Shayna from Chicago going to be mad at this pick? Yeah. She is not going to like this pick.
She's not going to like it.
Tevin Jenkins, offensive lineman from OK State, going to Chicago at the 20th pick.
It's not a flashy pick.
It's not a flashy pick at all.
It's not, it's offensive lineman.
Mm-hmm. He is a nasty offensive lineman.
But he's a starter. He's going to start.
He's going to start, and he's going to protect your assets.
Okay.
That's all that matters.
Well, We'll see what Shayna says about this. Hopefully she ain't mad at us and doesn't stop watching the show. Pick 21. Got somebody from Michigan going to the Indianapolis Colts. What do you think? Defensive lineman. Quite pay.
You think the Colts? I'm the Colts are they okay? They're a solid team. I just don't like Wentz.
You don't like Wentz there.
I don't like Wentz. I've never liked Wentz.
If Wentz is happy and productive there, he should be okay.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're going to shock the world or anything, but this isn't blowing Tony. This isn't blowing Tony away.
Yeah, the Wentz is what it get me. I think the pick is great, but it's just something about Wentz.
He's the 12th ranked prospect, number one at the position. Defensive line, the first one's off the board at pick 21. That's a value pick.
It is value.
If he's productive,
he's kind of best on the board for what they need at the time. Like you said, it's not flashy. It's nothing that's gonna or all anymore. Yeah. But it's
an interior lineman,
a great safe pick.
Right. See, because they don't have to go out the run back because they got the guy from Wisconsin. Right. So we're not talking about ATN.
They got good receivers. They got what's his name coming along last year pretty well.
Yeah.
Okay, I saw a lot of this guy at the Orange Bowl a couple of years ago. Kadarius Toney, wide receiver from University of Florida, going to go to the Titans at pick number 22. This was a traded pick from the Seahawks. So Tennessee lost Corey Davis to free agency. Toney is a dynamic playmaker, gives Ryan Tannehill another threat to go with A.J. Brown. I think that's an upgrade. I think that's an upgrade
because
you've got to get
that other man out the box.
You got to get that guy out the box.
So you can help. Which is probably the best running back right now in football.
With King Henry, you got to get the ninth. You got to get the ninth guy out that box, man.
Yeah. So but my point is, can Tannehill do this? Because I saw some.
This dude gets separation, man. He's always open.
I saw some flaws in Tannehill.
He could drop it. He could.
They all got some.
He ain't got it. He's not going to be throwing it into a milk crate from 40 yards.
I tell you what,
Tony is going to be wide open.
You put a Russell Wilson on that team with that daggone running back and them receivers. Now Tennessee.
You don't let
Tennessee cooking with Chris Cook.
I think a run for Russell Wilson on that team would change the whole dynamic, not for the good.
The Titans?
Yeah.
Oh, well. That's something we need to talk about. Okay. Does Ciara want to go to Tennessee?
To Nashville?
She wants to go to Nashville. She ain't no country star.
But you ain't gotta be in. Aren't you in the music?
She in the music, but she ain't a country star.
You got to be. I don't care. You brand.
All right. Okay.
There's more people listening to you.
Okay.
Shoot. You got to be kidding me, home team.
Okay. The Jets have another pick in the first round. The pick number 23. Ronnie Perkins, defensive end from Oklahoma.
Yeah, they better be able to put some. The Jets got a new coach. He's a defensive
guy. Yeah.
So he got the number one ranked person in that position. Mm-hmm. That's a value pick at 23. Yeah, and it's your second pick. Yeah, that's a great thing for them. If this works out well, this is great for them.
If you're the Jets, if you're any team that's got multiple picks in that first round, it's like going grocery shopping. Mm-hmm. You can get a couple of different little things. Pair things together. You know what I'm saying? You can get your peanut butter and your jelly. You know what I'm saying?
Man, like going grocery shopping and they gave you a daggone snap card. Shoot.
I bet.
You got a little extra in that joint. That's a stimmy.
Now, Tony brought up Travis Etienne from Clemson. He's going to go pick number 24 to Pittsburgh. I like that.
Ooh,
I like that pick.
Steelers.
Where's
my man Bill Meadows and all them, Big Wayne, all y'all Steelers fans?
Where's Ed Tomlin at?
That terrible towel we can use it to wipe your tears off, baby.
Yeah, the terrible towel, they was crying.
But I like this
pick. I like this pick. Dynamic.
Because he changes the game. Now, I'll tell you what. He'll tote that rock. Big Ben won't be having no problems then. When you play action and all them dudes wide open. Then they be talking about, Ben can put.
If the Steelers' offensive line can block it, he should be fine.
Oh yeah, because he
should be good though. He should be fine.
If they get ATN at 24, and he's been obviously the best running back the last 3 years in college, one of the best. He's been one of the top 3 running backs in college the last 3 years. He stayed an extra year to me. Mm-hmm. He shouldn't even been playing this year.
Yeah, that was one of the other picks that I bounced back and forth with a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Pick number 25. We're moving right along here. Jackson, what's that?
It's my favorite pick.
This is your favorite pick? Jacksonville Jaguars select Rondale Moore, Purdue sophomore, 5'9", 180. Okay, Cody turned us on to this guy. Okay, and as it turns out, one of the guys
way before the hype too.
Way before the hype.
All before his pro day, before he jumped through the roof. And
what did he run at the combine? What did he? I mean, not the combine. What did he run at his pro day? Did he go 4.4 or did he go sub 4.4?
Oh, it was. I think it was under 4.4.
So it was like a 4.37, something like that.
Something crazy. I know it was wild.
Okay.
That and his vertical were insane.
I saw his tape. Thanks to Cody. Cody sent me the Twitter link. He's incredible, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You know who he reminds me of? He reminds me a little bit of what was the guy from Kansas State back in the day? Sproles. He reminds me a little bit of Darren Sproles.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much wiggle, but definitely with the top end speed and the quickness. And he's got good hands.
I don't know if you saw what I put on that one, but the reason why I got him going there and him taking him there is because of Urban. Urban came out last year and listed his top favorite wide receivers. The only one in front of him was Jamar Chase.
Okay.
And Rondale Moore was number 2.
So your boy, even though he was retired at the time, your boy was clocking players before he even got that Jacksonville job.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm serious. That's what I think he was doing because he was going all over the country, right?
Yep.
So we just saw this. He just popped up on TV. Jalen Phillips, defensive lineman from University of Miami, the U, going to Cleveland at pick 26. He just picked up a positive COVID test. I just saw it come across NFL Network literally 30 seconds ago. I saw part of his. They showed previous workouts. He looked good. I'm assuming he should be okay. So he should be okay.
I don't understand something. Why aren't these guys? If I know I'm about to make millions, I'm getting that vaccine. Because unlike us, if we get COVID, we can cough and walk around. We ain't got to go run and do nothing.
Yeah, but, it's tough. It's tough to keep everybody on protocols out of season because once that season is over, these guys scatter to the 4 winds, Tony.
And you think these guys are traveling everywhere for pro days.
Let me tell y'all something.
Let
me tell y'all something so we're going to be losing these masks here soon, folks, because we both got our shots. So let me put something to you. Okay, it will be different if the vaccine weren't given to ex-president, President Trump, wasn't given to current President Biden, or Vice President Pence and Vice President Harris. Those folks got the vaccine early. So that means that's telling me that this thing is going to be okay. Mm-hmm. If I got 30, 40, 50 million on the line, I'm not losing that money. Mm-hmm. Come on.
Well, guys, he's not going to lose money, but this could impact where he gets picked.
That means he lose money.
I see what you're saying. Okay. Well,
if he falls out of the first round, do y'all know what the signing bonus is and all that other stuff?
Let's keep an eye on this one.
Guys, y'all got it.
And there was no way Cody could know that, but this just happened 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, unless this joint was on the iPad.
Pick 27 is going to be Baltimore Ravens will be on the clock at pick number 27. They're taking a linebacker that I thought the WFT was going to be potentially going after. Zaven Collins, Tulsa. This guy's a player. Now, 6'4", 260. Woo. That's a down lineman playing linebacker.
He's going to be trouble.
He's a low.
So he's an outside backer.
No, he's an inside linebacker.
He can play wherever, really, but...
It's 6'4", 260?
Yeah.
He's going to have to cut some weight.
He's going to have to cut some weight, or he's going to have to go outside.
But 6'4", 260, he's got to play.
He can play that edge very well, though. Like a lot of these scouts think that that's going to be like his strong suit in the league. He doesn't currently as much, but they think that that's going to be. Like
and with the Ravens, did they lose Judon?
They lost 2 of them. They lost Judon and what's in. They needed.
So this was a pick.
This is a value pick.
Yeah, it's a value pick and a need pick. I saw this guy's tape.
It's good, man.
He looks like that. He looks like that brother that was in that movie, The Program, before he got his leg broken. He looked like a monster out there, man. Yeah. All right, pick number 28, New Orleans Saints. Greg Newsome, defensive back from Northwestern, 6'1", 190. Good tape. Good stuff on tape.
He's the position rank is 1, prospect rank 11. Okay.
No, that was not accurate.
All right, I got you.
I swapped him around a couple
Swapped him
times.
around. Okay.
That's all right.
So he from Northwestern. Northwestern getting 2 first rounds.
They had a good defense this year. You saw them play against Ohio State. They frustrated Justin Fields whole game.
Yeah,
They've got
a couple defensive talents that
some
really
good defensive
stood out.
talent on that team. These weren't a bunch of guys that are going to create the next Google or anything. These aren't a bunch of nerds out there. Northwestern had some ball players this year. So, they did everything that they needed to do to keep that game close with Ohio State as long as they're able to.
So let me point out, folks, this is Cody. This is Bennett Breakdown. But he is giving you before these trades because he has no way of knowing. None of us have any way of knowing of any of the things. But we're going to be up, as you see us now in 2021, once we start getting our contacts, we're going to be able to take and be able to get live feed all the time from the scuttlebutt that's going on. We're going to be, check us out now, but wait till we get in August and see how we roll.
Okay. We're getting down towards the end of the first round here with this mock draft 2.0 from Cody. Pick number 29.
I like 29 a lot.
This is the Green Bay Packers picking here. Jamin Davis, linebacker from Kentucky. So listen to this line that Cody put for us. Davis is one of the best kept secrets in this draft class until late in the process. Third most tackles in the SEC, 102. 3 interceptions, one that he turned 85 yards for a touchdown, a forced fumble, and a fumble recovery, blocked a kick, and played tuba in the band. Now, which one of those didn't happen?
Wow.
I think he did play tuba, though. I think I saw him with one. But
wow.
Cody thinks that this guy could be a 3-down linebacker in the NFL. Let me explain to you guys why that's important. A 3-down linebacker in the NFL means he doesn't come off the field after first down, doesn't come off the field on third down, which is a nickel situation.
Nickel down. Mm-hmm.
One guy that never comes off the field makes it so much easier for you to sub out, okay? Mm-hmm. And he's a bigger guy because he's a linebacker. Mm-hmm. Those are harder to get off the field anyway. They're a little heavy, right? 6'4", 234. I like this pick.
I like
especially for Green Bay.
For Green Bay.
I like this.
Obviously, if you saw the NFC Championship, they need to stop somebody. They didn't stop us.
Couldn't stop a nosebleed.
They couldn't stop a nosebleed. Yeah, they couldn't stop no one that night.
All right, moving right along here. Pick number 30. Baltimore Ravens. Picking again. Azeez Al-Ajuri, linebacker from Georgia.
Ravens got 2 picks.
Nah, I might have had someone wrong here.
You got one wrong here?
I think that previous one might not have been.
Who do you got at pick 30, Cody? But you still have Azeez going here, right?
I do, but that projected team is copied over.
Okay.
Sorry, these late round picks, man, I swap around so many times, so I just copy and paste the name back.
What you got?
What was the NFC Championship? What was the AFC Championship?
Oh, the AFC Championship.
That's the Bills.
It's the Bills.
This is the Bills right here.
Well, I like this pick for the Bills.
Yeah, there we go.
All right.
That's the Bills.
Buffalo. Yeah. I like this pick.
Yeah, that's the Bills.
I like the player. I like the player.
Well, Buffalo will need some help on the defense also.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, their offense is already good. So now you got to go. Listen, when y'all folks see all these defensive picks, you have to understand the 83 Redskins, who broke all the records, didn't win the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. The 98 Vikings, who broke all the records, did not win the Super Bowl. Right. The 2013 Broncos, who broke all the records, did not win the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. The 2007 Patriots, who broke all the scoring records, did not win the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. Folks, it's attractive to try to get all this offensive stuff, but in order to win the Super Bowl, you got to build on defense.
You got to build on defense. You got to take care of business. Now, what we consider defense now is we're just not going to let somebody score 45.
Yeah.
They're going to get 24.
They're going to get
24. Yeah. But we're going to put up our points. We're going to keep them from going wild on us.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Pick number 31, getting down towards the end of the first round. This is going to be the Super Bowl runner-up Kansas City Chiefs, Jason Oweh, edge rusher, Penn State. He's a sophomore, 6'5", 253.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, Chiefs' offensive line in the Super Bowl wasn't able to get a lot of pressure on Tom Brady. Conversely, we saw Pat Mahomes running for his ever-loving life.
He's running
for his life. So this move here is an Andy Reid brainchild. Listen, we've got to put some pressure on their quarterback because teams are really starting to push our quarterback to the limit.
Yeah.
Okay? I like this pick. I like the pick
a lot.
He's a good athlete. He's a good athlete.
Especially,
he should be fine.
Coachable.
Especially with the
Hell of a lot of raw talent.
Yeah, you got to understand, their defensive coordinator always like to put pressure on people.
Mm-hmm. Right, right. Yeah. I like this pick.
Yeah.
All right, so down to the Super Bowl champs.
Mr. Irrelevant.
Mr. Irrelevant. Mr. Irrelevant is the last pick in the last round.
Yeah.
But this is funny. Pick number 32, last pick in the first round. Minnesota Gopher, Rashad Bateman, wide receiver.
Do you think Brady gonna have a lot of say in this pick?
I think so.
I think so. I think
they threw him a bone.
Yeah, they throwing him a whole lot of bones.
They threw him a bone because honestly, I would have said that this pick.
Antonio Brown going.
I don't think they're gonna resign him. He's like pleading back and forth, and this is not gonna happen.
Well, you know what? Antonio Brown stole the Super Bowl ring.
They're gonna make it easy on this kid. They're gonna give him 4 routes.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna give him 4 routes and 2 audibles.
Yep.
And just say, just do that.
Can this kid blow the top off?
Absolutely.
Oh, see.
Well, I like his size.
Y'all have to understand something.
So 6'2", 210.
Yeah,
I like his size.
In his pro day, he looked a lot smaller than what people thought. Like just seeing him wise, doesn't look like he's that big. But he's a lot faster than I thought. I can't remember his 40 times.
Okay, well let me explain something to you.
Impressive.
Brady has never had. He's only had one receiver in his life to blow the top off, which was Randy Moss.
Yeah.
And that was old Randy Moss.
And that was the older Randy Moss.
And he was still fast.
But he's only had one receiver to blow the top off. If you ever gave Brady a receiver that can blow the top off, along with the offense that they run, you're in trouble.
Brady is not known for throwing 9 routes. That's not what's made his career. But at this stage in his career, if you can get him a guy that can run that part of the route tree.
But that 9 route is actually what won him the NFC Championship.
Correct.
That pass before halftime when he hit.
Oh, that was beautiful.
And because
what you just
he runs 4.3.
Oh, there it is.
Okay,
the kid just made himself.
What you just said is how the defensive coordinator was prepared right before halftime when they thought we was going for a field goal.
Right.
So the guy said, they going to throw the 9 route. So the corner didn't do his job.
Cardinals.
And the safety got caught looking in the middle.
Cardinal sin.
Yeah, they got Cardinal sin.
Cardinal sin.
And
give him the you basically say, give him the field goal. But don't give him 7.
Don't give him the 9 route.
That's okay.
And he took the 9 route, and the rest.
Well, like you said, Brady's eyes probably lit up on that.
He probably lit up.
He said, "Oh, I know they're not. Are they playing a single high safety? Are they playing a single high safety on me?"
Hey man, I have a friend. When Brady came out in the AFC Championship, he trying to disguise the defenses and everything else. Brady looked over him and smiled at him and shook his head like, "Go on to where you're supposed to be, because I know you're supposed to be over there. Stop playing around and get to where you're supposed to be before I hike the ball."
Honestly, when you saw what Brady did, he was trying. He didn't have to look the guy off, but when he looked over there, he was like, "I didn't even have to look you off and just let it go."
You know what Ray called it? What? That's called the clicker.
The clicker?
When he's sitting there watching that film all the time, he know what time you're going to use the bathroom with that clicker. That clicker, when they will run that clicker all night. See, these guys do this for a living.
That's correct.
And they know what they're doing. They know what they're looking at.
Yeah.
Brady may not be the most talented.
No.
But he's probably
he recognizes you got it. He recognizes tendencies. He recognizes tendencies. He's seen it all. He's done it all. So at that point, when he saw that, me and you were looking at the all 22s, and I was like, "Are they going single high here, Tony? Really? Okay. Doesn't seem like a good idea to me."
They actually went too high, but the other one was caught looking.
But that amounted to a single high safety.
Yeah,
somebody wasn't where they were supposed to be at. This is like ankle biters, guys. You get all your kids in ankle biters and get them in their spot. Everyone's got to be in their gap. Mm-hmm. I don't care if you don't make the tackle. Mm-hmm. Be in the gap you're supposed to be in. If your kids, your ball players ain't in your gap, it's like electric football. Oh, you got a big old gap over here. What's going on with that? So, finishing up on this mock draft, we want to thank Cody Bennett from the Bennett Breakdown for doing this for us. That was a lot of work. Cody even put it together for us, got it over here. Nice reports. Looking like we a professional show on this joint. Yeah, that was great stuff. Yeah. Thank you very much to Cody. And listen, we're going to do, before we get to the actual draft itself, are we going to get one more mock, Cody, do you think? When do you think you want to do it? Or Well,
it'll probably be the weekend before draft.
Weekend before the draft. Perfect. We're going to do another one of these. We'll do a mock 3.0. We're going to put it out on the site. We'll put it out on the site. We want you guys to participate. Everybody out here on the YouTube link, definitely give us some comments.
And sign up.
Sign up. Hit the subscribe button, please.
Hit the subscribe.
Don't hit the like button.
Like and subscribe.
Like subscribe. Like and subscribe.
The like button is on the left. It's the thumb. And then on the right, it's red. It says subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Send it to your kids, your nephew in college, your niece in college if she likes to play fantasy football.
Hey.
We're going to have all of that here for you on the show.
Send us who you think your team's taking.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and send us who you think.
We want to hear your thoughts.
And remember, we're going live from Ocean City. We'll let you know. We're going to be live from Ocean City on that Thursday. We're going to be Friday, second and third round in Eastern Maryland. And then that Saturday, we're going to be out at Arundel Mill.
Yep.
So, guys,
Buffalo
we just
Wild
found guys, it's going to be big what we're doing.
We're going to have Dev Mason on.
Yeah, we're going to have Dev Mason on.
Sports. And we're going to have Cody Bennett in studio.
Cody Bennett in the studio. We're going to break that thing down for y'all.
We appreciate you guys for sticking with us.
Look, man, those other guys making all that money, and that's great. But we will take a debate anytime you want it. And hey, pull the headphones off, get rid of the assistants, and let's go with the knowledge.
Hey, and listen, we love Mel Kiper. That's our guy. That's our boy. We know Mel. That's our dude. But listen, we will put our knowledge up. We love to talk about it against anybody, but we love to talk sports.
Against any of them.
So definitely come back to us on the TD Report. We're going to be back here in the same spot on YouTube Live on Thursday.
We're Monday and Thursday.
Monday and Thursday show.
7:30.
We will be here.
We'll be back with you guys. We love you.
I'm your host, David Combs.
I'm Tony Kennedy.
This is the TD Report. Thanks to Cody. Cody, take us home, baby.
Take us home, Cody.
We're out. Thanks, Cody.
Yeah, good.
Appreciate it.